ass delicacies looming in your crusty head, from dangling participles and real shit. Call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Hey, go ahead and sing along if you know it. I am wrecked, I am overblown. I'm also fed up with the common cold. I just wanna feel alive for the first time in my life. I just wanna feel attractive today. Mussolini wears bum equipment. Wanna see Donnie indicted by the Southern District. Fiber optic got me looking like a Triscuit. Vivid detail for description. TMI supplier, I could write a haiku, but I'd rather write a novel. Started from the grotto, now we dining in trattorias. Buy another bottle, pour one out for Bacchus. Support local deities. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Troglodyte fighting up base, nature mache. Paper paid to the waiter for the synthesized chicken. Robot cook in the kitchen, code block crunching a Bitcoin. Silver Roman for Strigoi. I'm a big boy. I am wrecked, I am overblown. I'm also fed up with the f***ing common cold. I just wanna feel alive for the first time in my life. I just wanna feel attractive today. Recall gave me memories of blue skies on Mars, but I took it too far. Every day aphasia, how my brain showed the scars. Often get discarded, my outlook is too dark. I'm not a walk in the park, a pauper, but I don't even beg your pardon. Offered an apple in a sacred garden. Snake behavior made it unappealing, you know Satan and his bargains. I am never that hard up. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Tell me that you're alright.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little musty ass in these bad ways. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building.
Amy Nico Schwartz here.
Schwartz. Oh, Ramon Smith, a.k.a. the Savage Slayer, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on.
I said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made me feel
Homie,
so right. So right. And you feel alright.
God dang, that was good.
Wow.
We're harmonizing and stuff.
We got that down now.
And I miss you guys. I am Leia Avil Smith.
Yeah.
Leia, you know Amy took your sounds thing.
What? My name is that sound stick.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Schwartz.
Schwartz.
I feel like we didn't even say it this time. Did we say it?
No, that's what I was kind of waiting.
Yeah, that's what I was missing.
I'm not supposed to say my own
She
thing.
caught me on surprise because I was waiting for the something spectacular. But she's like, "Hey, we need to go Schwartz." Schwartz.
All right, so now we got to go all
Got
the way
nothing.
back. Hey, Leia didn't do it. That's Leia's bit. Leia kicked that whole thing off. What happened, Leia? You falling off?
No, I'm a Savage Slayer, mother effer.
No.
Whoa.
Why you gotta? I'm just asking.
Somebody's angry
I
today.
asked you why you would say your friend's thing. That's
Oh, Schwartz. There you go. It's late onset.
Now,
Late
you
onset.
done took the magic away. Now we gotta go all the way back and do all the names over again, especially Ramon.
No.
Right.
And I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Like that
Like this game?
The Asiatic black man backhand on the business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how we're getting into it today. We're gonna roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're gonna roll into the Hakaman hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're gonna roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize Leia will get upset with you if she makes a mistake. And then we're gonna go into the ins and outs. Oh no, we did that already. Then we're gonna go into Ayo What Man. Now that is the segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, how was your week? Ooh, please give me something horrible.
Something horrible. I
know, right?
actually had something good for once, but I mean that guy.
Well, there you go.
All right, I'll give you an update. The guy in my building that called the cops on the mask thing.
You know he's listening, right?
I hope so.
Doubt it, but that'd be good. No, he said like 10 more emails, and his last email said, "You'll see me in the lobby not wearing a mask."
He's being defiant now.
He's all, "I'm studying to be a lawyer." He's a paralegal. I'm gonna buy the condo for my parents. His parents own his condo.
So he's basically talking to you, but he's talking to his parents.
He's really not having any say. He's
claiming
a
his
tenant.
independence.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna buy the condo from you.
I'll show you all.
I'll show you.
But no, actually, yesterday I met two characters I have been wanting to meet all summer.
Characters.
That's right. I met Leo DiCaprio. That's a cat that goes to the beach all the time, who's real cool. And then I met the kayaking dog, who's kayaking all the time in the water. And it was pretty fun. Fog came in, and the lifeguards had to keep, like, lowering the flag and then raising the flag and then being like, "Get out the water!" And then, like, "All right, you can go back in." Then, "Get out the water!" And then they, the kayaking guy with the dog, he refused to get out the water, so they pursued him. And he was in a low-speed chase in his kayak because the waves got strong. And it was pretty funny. It was pretty enjoyable.
That's cool.
No, it's not. I didn't like it. You
Too
lost
fun?
it. Yeah, no, it's too nice. There are cats in it. Like, no, you
Cats
lost
and dogs living together.
Yeah, cats and dogs living together.
That's right.
That's hysteria.
That's the
harmonious.
future. That's the future I want to live.
Nah, man. I'm used to hearing something crazy from you. You let me down.
Well, okay. Want something crazy? I almost threw up my back catching a child that tried to headbutt me. How about that?
There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're back on track.
The mom wouldn't hold her. She woke up and suddenly jumped out the bed and tried to smash her head.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I caught her midair, twisted my back and my thumb, like pulled some muscle in my thumb. Yeah, so there's your salty, your sour news.
But you know what?
Sweet and sour today.
I gotta give a shout out to you though, because you also and this is why y'all need to be watching this. Amy came in with, and Ramona and I are very proud of you, came in with her own Beetlejuice sommeliers. Show them your Beetlejuice sommeliers.
I didn't even notice that.
Sommelier! Twerk, sommelier!
Sommeliers.
That's right.
Nice.
It's summertime.
I noticed it, and I was gonna say something like, "Oh, she just got a person or something."
Those of you not watching YouTube, which you should be,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing black and white striped pants.
That's right. Those
Hence
are
the
sommeliers.
Beetlejuice reference.
Or white and black stripe.
Ooh.
No, she said it right the first time, brother. Black and white.
Right,
okay?
black goes first.
You doggone right. You better look at your history books. Ramon, what did you do besides desecrate our culture?
Actually, I watched this documentary talking about culture, High on the Hog on Netflix.
Ooh, I want to see that.
It's really good. It talks about
Makes you mad.
Food, right?
That doesn't make you mad.
Oh.
I heard some people commenting.
Well,
they
you
were
kinda
I
like-
didn't know
I mean-
my food was stolen.
Yeah. Basically, another one of the Whitey's stealing stuff.
What are the white?
Like southern
Whitey's stealing stuff.
southern food. I've known that.
Well, not even just southern food, but like a lot of other food too. Like
Makes sense.
like clams, was it oysters and
Macaroni and cheese.
macaroni and cheese was already but it's a lot of stuff that you don't think that the black culture brought and because you know
I mean, spices.
because a lot of like richer people use it and you think, oh well, this must be something, but you find out, oh, it was black people, and then
all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you're like, well, this tastes different.
yeah.
It doesn't taste as good, but it costs more.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, there's a lot of things that you find out, but I don't want to spoil it for people, so you can go watch it.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
Yeah, and then we went stand-up paddle boarding
Ooh.
on Montrose Beach. It was nice. It was foggy, like you said, but it was hot. Like we have a tent like a camp tent.
Ooh,
Yeah, pop-up
on the
tent.
beach.
Pop-up
It's like
tent.
the best. A pop-up tent, you
Nice.
just pull out of the bag, you pull the string, and it poops, pops up.
Oh,
Amazon, get
you don't
one.
have to blow it up. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
you
got
just-
some beach chairs finally. I need to get
Oh,
maybe an
nice.
umbrella
Yeah.
or a tent or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A tent would be great.
I thought you were going to stay a stand-up show because stand-up's getting crazy right now. I was at the Laugh Factory Tuesday. It's like 100 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on a Tuesday night. It was crazy in there.
Did you,
People
you
wanna
were on the
check
show,
you
or
out.
you just?
Yeah, I was on the show. Yeah, I just like featured and yeah, it was crazy energy in
You
there.
just put a quick layer real quick. Yeah, I was on the show.
Yeah, I was on the show.
I wasn't just kidding.
I'm just saying, if you want to go see a show, you can get tickets in advance
You
now.
did Matt's show last week, right, on Friday?
Oh yeah,
my
back
God.
room in the Beaumont. Uh-huh.
How'd you like it?
Warren's like, let's wrap this up. Yeah, it was cool.
Like, these are the conversations we're supposed to be having off air.
Right.
Like,
There were some crazy shenanigans, but we can't be too slow in the show.
All right, let's
All
keep
right.
it going.
Next,
Warren,
Warren,
how
how
was
was
your
your
week?
weekend?
Yeah, Warren, what'd you do? What
Look,
happened? What happened?
All right, I'll tell you what happened.
What had happened?
In order to find us online, you're gonna have to, Ramon. Let's go.
Oh.
Well, if you go to
Thank
YouTube,
you.
are at Batways Radio,
That's right.
which you should be watching us right now, and you can watch archives of our past shows. If you go to Instagram, it's Batways
Comedy.
Comedy. Yeah, and if you go to Facebook, it's Batways Remix.
Yup.
And if you want to call us,
There you go. Do it.
you can call us at 312-985-7834.
Once again, that number, hey.
312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your law.
فرهام 3 سال اومد داره بزار بلند روزی 1000 دفعه گوش بدی کم کارام حساب شدم پس به فک تو بلبل نشو بزن بنگ تو قد نکن بده مرگ تو تون نرو سکول نشو جلوم گوه نخور فهمیدی پسم ملتفتی قدیم نوکرم بودی الان کلفت کی اسنی برم نمیخوام که ذوق زده شی چون 20 ساله تکی فعلا فرصتش نیست نه 10 سال ازم کپ میزنی مثل بمب رو زمین ترکوندیم سری امروز اومدیم تا پوز بزنیم کو نفس که شبا تهرون کثیف ها داری میری بالا ندیدی تا حالا کسی مثل ما رو نه کار همه کارا داغم بیدار و میشناسی ما رو پس اگه جلو راهون شاخ باشه داغون میکنی ما رو نش روز رقیبا رو میوالیم خاکو همشونم میدونن
یکی دونه دلار راست میشن همه بدخواه دستم دوتا تاس میندازم بازی میکنم باشون مثل مهره و اونا فکر میکنن که پرامو با ماست هیپ هاپ الان افتضاح یه سال داره نزدیک میشه انقلاب سزارک آب دستته بزارش زمین چون اینو میرسونم فقط به اطلاعات یه بار حال ما خوب لاشی و بد دشمنا میشم مثل تاکسی یا زرد ماها داریم کار میدیم تو آسیا تک ولی باز میکنم به بازی و شکر کیو تیز کردیم لال شد یا هم رفت خودکشی کرد از رو بالکن تو هم دیگه سعی نکن شاخ بشی خوشگل چون به نمایش میذارم تین تابلو داری میریم بالا ندیدی تو حالا کسی مثل ما رو نه آره همه کارا تا خمی تعارف میشناسی ما رو پس اگه جلو رامون شاخ بشه تا خون میکنیم بارونش موزه ردیبا رو میمالیم به خاک و همشونم میتونن
ما خروسلاری های مرغدونی رپیم اگه دوست داری کارامونو قربون رفیق اگه دشمنی به پایه و قربونی نشی میگی تخت داری مرغی تو بریونی لذیذ میخورم دو لبی با اویج میکنم تو خودی با اویج میکنم تو کونت مویج اگه زر بزنی بچه کونی خسیس نماینده اسفونی اما هیچ تو ترون اسمتون نیست نصفتون ریز نصفتون گیج های مشتی که زیر چشمتون نیست از اولش فنج که بودین آخرش هم فنج میمونین bet you know it حیف بنونین تقلید نکن دیگه عین توتی داری میری بالا ندیدی تا حالا کسی مثل ما رو نه کار همه کارا داغم بیدار و میشناسی ما رو پس اگه جلو راهون شاخ باشه داغون میکنی ما رو نش روز رقیبا رو میوالیم فاکو همشونم میدونن
روی لبام زندگی بکن من دنیا اومدم تا هیپ هاپو بگم من سزارم شما کی مثل منو کجا دیدی واسه کار جدیدیدم میشه همه مخاطیلید زودتایی زیلاف و دست جمعی بگیرین چون دونه به صورت مقطعی میرینین و قیافه میگیری ولی دلقکی شیرینی من میدم به شما چون جواب بستنی ببین اصلا ما بد شما خوب بکشم اون لپاتون و باید صبح زود باشی با دوی دنبال لاپامون بشین خاطرات بعدت یه انشا بنویس بعدش انقدر گریه کن تا چشما بشه خیز به زودی میان برام همه لنزامه ستیرمه میخونن خب ولی کسی یه اینه ما که نیست داری میریم بالا ندیدی تو حالا کسی مثل ما رو نه آره همه کارا غمی تعارف میشناسی ما رو پس هکی جلو رامون شاخ بشه داغون میکنیم بارونش من رو دیو جادو میکنیم و آسونی رو همه میتونن دیو سزار آقای سزار از این به بعد هر کی شاخشه سخاری میشه
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away tonight. When you first looked at me, I saw it in your eyes. The hope of one more chance of loving you so right. Oh, the memories of how it used to be. The nights of deep connect, that's what it meant to me. Can we run away tonight? Run away tonight. Leave behind your hopeless fears and run away tonight. Let's just run away tonight. Run away tonight. Let's just go there, no more tears when you're with me tonight. I feel you in my soul. I feel the love you stole. There's no regrets this time. Let's jump and lose control. No more worrying about how it used to be. Let's make new memories. We can do it just you and me. Can we run away tonight? Run away tonight. Leave behind your hopeless fears and run away tonight. Let's just run away tonight. Run away tonight. Let's just go there, no more tears when you're with me tonight. The way you tease me when you see me, when you please me, the way you do me just right. The way you touch me when you kiss me, when you squeeze me, the way you do me just right. The way you treat me when you miss me, when you love me, the way you do me just right. The way you talk to me, when you call me, when you adore me, the way you do me just right. Can we run away tonight? Run away tonight. Leave behind your hopeless fears and run away tonight. Let's just run away tonight. Run away tonight. Leave behind your hopeless fears and run away tonight. Let's just run away tonight. Run away tonight. Let's just go there, no more tears when you're with me tonight. Let's go.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Hippocampus on elephant, I'm focused. But if need be, I could remember it. The Ashtangas, I practice 7. The Yamas, being the exception. Flaja, the exception to the exception. I'm exceptional, except this flow. When something is exceptional, that's what you make exceptions for. When I add the master rap, known as the best of flow. I'm past my prior, no intent, I'm looking back. Sometime to catch a vibe, I'll grab it while she shake it. I ain't changed, I shed my old body. Middle fingers up in an old town. Long boy like I don't know nobody. Push like mills through snow walls so high, might as well have been an igloo. When approached by prize with prize, give them a different name. I'm different, man, you can get stomped out in Timberlane. While I'm in my fleetness, you high in the tens, I'll be the one giving the beating.
Who was doing yoga naked on the beach in the middle of Chicago? Who do the bad, call daddy when they're old enough to be his mama? Who tell your ex and your new how to do Mula Banda?
We're in better with the woo. We stuck a crack on my wood, now she stuck off a woolly. Go around and catch a case tryna be like P. Go around and get some she tryna be like me. Go around and get rich like Jimmy Iovine. Investing in a G and that G stand for genius. Tell that to your police and the people that you be with. Tell your came out of control, she need to police it. I be on big things, in other words I'm on me. Occupy Wall Street. Tell the bad, occupy this. Do your thing and occupy this genius. It stood up on its own. Independently free thinking. I don't fight, I win. Die in a strife with this.
Who did his yoga naked in the beach in Chicago? Who do the bad, call daddy when they're old enough to be his mama? Who tell your ex and your new how to do Mula Banda? Who was eating Whole Foods before he made a single dollar?
This is Frank Joshua. The bad people at Bad Waves Radio have taken one of my precious unreleased tracks, and now they're making me tell you that you're listening to it exclusively on q4.org. I hope you like the song. It's called What Price a Smile. I'm in the basement.
Make a simple song a dance. Make a tortured second last. Make a mountain from the ashes of a moment that had passed. Let us make a smile sarcastic. Make sure it isn't missed. Make a bitter sting laboriously refined from the sweetness of a kiss. Tell me of your reward, oh Lord, tell me of your reward, oh Lord, and what price that smile. And I said, of missed timing. Blow it out of proportion. Find a subtle art of messing around, mixing with and mincing up our words. Tell me of your reward, oh What exactly is the point? What exactly is the point? Have you any idea? What exactly is the point? Here's the point. Here's the point. And tell me of your reward. Oh Lord, tell me of your reward. Oh Lord, tell me of your reward. Oh Lord, tell me of your reward.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Yeah, come from the trenches, jumping off fences. Yeah. When I grew up, did nobody expect it. City to city, collecting my checks. Pocket receipted, I needed advances. Nobody gave me attention. Now my ass sitting black leather, the Benzes. Yeah, but need a breath. Yeah, faces so pretty, asses so Spanish. Spicy little kitten, cut straight out of Texas. Caution, I burnt to your ceiling. Yeah, the heat of breath. I got some fam that don't got a green card. Cut from the field, bitch, we cut from the yard. See us approaching your car, you locking the door. I'm the only shorty with a deal that done came up from my block. No, they never gave me a chance, never peep what I got. I'ma dodge on every bullet, gonna take another shot. Coming straight out the dirt, I was molded by the rock. I'm the only shorty with a deal that done came up from my block. No, they never gave me a chance, never peep what I got. Yeah, hate to see me winning, hate to see that I'm on top. And your watch, 9 to 5, 24 on my clock. Hit the street running when I was a student. 2007 when I was recruited. Diamonds are shining, I'm holding a step. Security walking me back to the back. Hitting the scene, me and my team. Hurting they feelings since 2013. Working around the clock, 24/7 since 2016. My flow electric, I left him in shock. Shawty for Cetra, still whipping the block. My first song ever was Talk of the Town. Best believe all my hometown gonna talk. High school I used to sell E on the track. Now I do better, yeah, I'll give it back. Made my mistake, but that come with the facts. Now I shoot Henny, got coke in my jet. I'm the only shorty with a deal that done came up from my block. No, they never gave me a chance, never peep what I got. I'ma dodge on every bullet, gonna take another shot. Coming straight out the dirt, I was molded by the rock. I'm the only shorty with a deal that done came up from my block. No, they never gave me a chance, never peep what I got. Yeah, they hate to see me winning, hate to see that I'm on top. And your watch, 9 to 5, 24 on my clock.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, what the deal? Who we got on the line?
It's Anthony, bud.
Anthony, what's up? What's up, Anthony? Now, Anthony, we wanted you to call in during the segment, the Hakaman Hookup.
Yeah, right.
This ain't
But
it,
I
Daddy.
wasn't sure what it is. Amy said 5 to 7 minutes, so...
No, the segment lasts for 5 to 7 minutes, Anthony.
Living the dream with you.
What's up?
Living the dream.
I said, here I am living the dream with you.
No, the segment lasts for 5 to 7 minutes, Anthony.
Right.
Not, this
When
isn't
is
that
the
segment,
segment?
Anthony. Are you even watching?
I mean, I just put it back on, buddy. I mean, you understand I'm the president of a marketing firm. I got other things and stuff going on. I had 2 calls from a lawyer in just the time I spoke to you last.
You know what's funny?
In 31 minutes.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
We have something going on too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Have we all got?
Yeah, arguably yours is a bit more important and time sensitive than mine. That's for sure.
But anyway, Anthony, would you want to call back, or do you want to do what you want, whatever you feel like doing?
Whenever you need me, as much as I can be a part of it, as much as I can respectfully engage, I'm in. If you
We do have
see-
a
am I-
delay.
Are we on now?
Yeah,
no.
you're on air, dude.
We do have a delay, like, what is
Perfect.
it, like 10 seconds? So we can,
Then
like,
you should
text.
probably be checking out the stream a little bit, hear a little bit about New Heights. You should definitely hear about PK's Pantry, and we should talk a little bit, But I'd love to call back.
Sweet.
Check it out.
Give a call back during the segment that we said you should call it.
Well, we can text him because there's a delay. It's a little hard.
Well,
to time.
that also is probably good. But I just went off the clock. Amy said 5 minutes. I called in 5 minutes.
Okay, you're going to blame Amy now.
I mean, I don't mean to put her on blast. I'm just saying I follow instructions well. That's all.
Shout out to Frank Joshua in London.
Frank Joshua's in
yeah,
here?
Frank Joshua
Big up
in the
Frank
chat.
Joshua. Frank Joshua not in London. You know where Frank Joshua is? Frank Joshua is in the basement right now.
Yeah. I told him I'd email him some food.
Yeah, we're going
to email him some food.
We're going to email him some food.
All right, we're going to have to let you go, Anthony, because we have a segment to do.
We'll hit you up.
Yeah, Amy will probably give
We'll
you a
see.
call. Or a text. All right.
Hey, Frank, if you're listening, you need to call us.
Yeah, I'm sure Frank Joshua got the money to make that long-distance call from London.
No.
No, use Skype.
Internet,
No.
yes.
Yeah, Skype will work.
Yeah.
Skype will work perfectly if you want to call in, Frank. All right, now that we have done that, we are back on the land. Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
And it is time for our new segment. But before we do that, I got to tell you what you heard. The first song you heard was, I believe, from Chore Boy. I'm very sure it's from Chore Boy. It normally is. Motion City. Motion City from the album Wow Art. Big up to Chore Boy. And then we heard Parham Popti, Sokari, featuring D. Now, big shout out to Parham Popti all the way out in Iran, y'all.
Respect.
Yeah, that's right. International swag on your little ass. And then we went with Runaway with Patrice Hawthorne. Big shout out to Patrice Hawthorne. Patrice Hawthorne always has that, like, she's outside of Philadelphia. She's always got that Your Mama music.
Your Mama?
Yeah, but it's new music. So it's that music that make you feel good, like when your mama used to put it on when she had the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or she had the barbecue. She gonna hit you with the barbecue. She got some good barbecue music, like the Terry Green. Yeah, like the Terry Green project. But shout out to Patrice Hawthorne. Then we went into Chief Master Wing Guru. Awesome name for. I remember when I first saw his name, I was like, boy, you better have some bars. With a name like Chief Master Wind Guru?
Yeah.
Nah.
Right.
You better not spit nothing but fire. And it turns out he does. So shout out to Chief Master Wind Guru with Ash Tangus. He just sent that. That's brand new. That's clean. And then we went into Frank Joshua with A Price as Smile. Frank Joshua is currently in the basement. We have kidnapped Frank Joshua. He ain't getting out. He down there. We put a little microphone and a little pee-pee jar and a doodle bag.
And a doodle bag.
and an
Fondue
MPC.
bottle.
So he better be Frank. You better make some damn hits. He actually has a new song coming out, I think, this Friday. Then we went to Crystal Poppin' Block, one of my favorite Crystal Poppin' songs.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, she's like one of the only. I don't know if you guys like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Biggie Smalls, but she's one of the only people who like voices I like to impersonate, because she'll do a thing where she drops her tone and she'll go down a couple of octaves. Be the bruh doing it. Oh, in my God.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to Crystal Poppin'. She's really popping.
Pop.
She really is popping.
Raw Honey Gold.
Right.
That's the album.
Yep, that's off the album Raw Honey Gold. Look, see, Amy know her music. All right, now with that being said, we're gonna roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard it, you may have not. Leading the way is the professor, one of the biggest professors at the Leia Ava School of Comedy.
Yes.
Amy Nico Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Okay. I'll kick it off in Ohio. So we're gonna go to Cincinnati. And this is sort of a Dutch guy follow-up in a way.
Shout out.
Yep. So this is a follow-up. We talked about the cicadas the other week, about, these cicadas that butts might be falling off, right?
Yeah.
So the cicadas are out. It's been 17 years. They're back. And in Cincy, cicada caused a pretty crazy car accident.
Oh.
And the driver had minor injuries, so they were okay. But the cicada ended up dead on the dashboard, on the floorboard. And so basically the cicada flew through the window, and the driver was all, and then he crashed into a utility pole. He crashed the car into an actual pole.
I really don't like how Leia was more concerned about the well-being of the
Cicada.
Yeah.
They do have a short
Well,
life
I mean,
expectancy.
it's like they're underground for a long time, and then their purpose in life is to make love, and then they die.
Yeah, it's true.
That's it.
That's
so
how
I
their
feel
life
bad.
goes.
Like they didn't even get to go on a roller coaster. Nothing.
Well, that one
The
did.
car ride
Yeah.
probably was. Roller coaster ended poorly. Yep.
Try to set us up.
All right, that's all. I just thought that was odd that you cared so much about the insects.
They do have a tough life.
It's part of the cycle, the circle of life. If there's no insects, there's going to be a lot of bugs like mosquitoes.
All right.
Mosquitoes.
Ooh, we need them.
I hate mosquitoes.
Yo.
Cicadas eat mosquitoes?
No, I mean in general.
I
don't know
just
what they
believed
eat.
you. I was
don't
like,
know.
yeah.
You did believe her. You
Yeah,
did.
I don't think so. I gotta Google it now.
Yeah, I don't know.
But no, he didn't eat a cicada and get high and crash. The cicada just flew in, hit him in the face, and he crashed.
Oh.
So he bugged out. He hit the pole.
There it is.
Yep.
There's
and,
That's all that
But he survived with minor injuries. And then my favorite part was the police made a statement. They were like, the Cincinnati police were like, close your windows when you're driving. Keep it careful out there. There's cicadas in the streets.
They don't want people hitting poles,
Yep.
I bet you when that that cicada hit the windshield, it was like, bug life.
Bug life. Bugging.
Cicadas eat saps.
Saps.
What is saps?
Like
people that marry women that are mean.
Ew.
Woo, the Leia Ava School of Comedy.
Hey, all the professors are in town.
Bugging and thugging.
Bugging
All
and
right.
thugging. That's on my Bumble bio. That's why I'm still single.
All right, so we'll go to Texas now, Tejas. And this has to do with BLM, but not the BLM you would think. So Congressman Louis Gartner was in a meeting, and it was a meeting with the Forest Service and the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management.
Oh.
Okay.
And
They need to be sued.
right? Trying to say they're BLM. So he's in this meeting, and it's about, a climate crisis, right? So it's an important meeting. And he asks in the meeting, he says, well, it's my understanding from NASA that the moon's orbit has changed slightly recently. So why don't we just change the orbit of the moon or the Earth and I'll just solve climate crisis? Let's just do that.
Oh, just that?
Wow, very easy.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds so
I'm surprised he
simple.
didn't think of that earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
And so they're trying not to laugh at him in the meeting. They're trying really hard, and then he pushes it again. He's like, "Come on, let's just do that." And they're like, "Dude, no, the moon's orbit naturally changes because of the tides." They're trying to explain to him elementary science. And so anyway, so he gets mad about it later because people tweet this is crazy. This guy's representing us. Rolling Stone called him the dumbest person, in Congress. That's what they called him. So he's a little salty, And so instead of trying to actually solve the crisis, he's like, let's just keep polluting and just burn in hell, So he tweeted, he was a little angry, people were clowning him. And he tweeted, exceedingly devious. How you hide the context with ellipses in your tweet. BLM. BLM in this case is referring to the Bureau of Land Management. Hashtag fake news. So he's mad because, on Twitter, if you tweet something long, it will ellipses after, not show the whole tweet. So he was saying that they were trying to make him look dumb by making it sound like he thought BLM meant Black Lives Matter, and he's asking Black Lives Matter to change the orbit of the Earth. So they weren't even trying to do that, but he's so dumb and paranoid. He's all y'all trying to make me look like a fool. I know what Black Lives Matter means. I was talking about the Bureau of Land Management. So I don't know. He might be probably one of the dumbest people in Congress. But yeah, so scientists had to explain science yet again to the public. As has been happening a lot.
See, if that happens, you'd be like, are you allowed to keep this job? Seriously,
right?
I'd be man, this guy doesn't deserve to be there because this guy is running this guy is running whatever is going on.
Well,
yeah. Well, they just want to like keep polluting and doing what they're doing. They want to be driving their pickup trucks and having their factories no regulations, and so they're like, we'll just add more plants and the plants will be fine. It would just change the orbit of the Earth.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's craziness. I don't really have a way to end it other than these are the people that represent us. So
vote, please.
Yeah, vote and please
Or
get out
run,
and try
run.
to fight because these fools are also trying to make it hard to vote. They're trying to suppress voter rights. So yeah, let's get out there and stop these fools.
The problem is like regular people, don't want to run because it's like politics is like a joke sometimes,
Oh yeah. Oh
And so
yeah.
the ones that couldn't make it and do stand up, they're actually running as a representative,
Al Franken? Are you talking about Al Franken?
In general, they're like not good.
Okay. Is there
Next
any
on
more
the
stories?
She nexted herself.
I really
She's
like how
back.
we changed the orbit of this conversation.
Yeah.
Came
I was
back-
actually waiting for a punchline from you for Amy's story, but
From who?
from Warren.
Hey, man, hell, even LeBron James don't make the playoffs all the time.
We should play "Keep Me in Orbit" next week.
Oh yeah, shout out to King Reza.
Yeah,
Keep
King
me in
Reza has a
orbit.
new song called "Keep Me in Orbit."
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Let's
It's
actually
legit.
do that.
Yeah, it's legit.
All right, now that you have taken a look inside of this process, it's time to get the hell up out of it and go to one of our hard-hitting correspondents, and that is Ramon the
Smith
Savage
Slayer, aka wait,
Damn it! Get the
I always want to say "playa."
Let's see. Look,
Ramon Savage Slayer Smith.
No, you're messing it all
It's
up.
Ramon Smith the Savage Slayer.
No, it's Ramon. It's Ramon the Savage Slayer.
Yeah.
Smith. Right, because that's that splash in the middle.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then it takes it into the song. Okay, now let's try this.
All right, try again.
Wait, you were trying to do the song already? All right.
I got excited.
You did. It is
Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, aka Don't Stop Moaning. Come on! I say yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
cause you make me feel.
Homie Mo!
Come on!
Homie Mo! It's alright! And it feels
I
alright!
said yeah,
Yeah!
yeah.
Yeah!
That's it.
Homie moaning, homie moaning.
I think you guys are gonna do this on stage.
Did you? Oh, we are.
Oh, yes.
It's done. It's over. But I love how lackluster Amy's yeah was at one point when she was like,
Yeah.
"Alright."
Yeah, wrap it up.
So wrap
It's
it
the
up.
Smolier pants.
Right. When she went around in her little Beetlejuice pants.
I got Subway to eat and cops to fake say stuff about.
Man, you say Amy's name 3 times, she gonna pop up in your crib.
That's right.
She'll be like, it's showtime.
All right, hook it up.
All right, so imagine.
All right, it's the new
man.
segment. Imagine this.
Imagine this.
Imagine that.
So imagine you're a person, you have a little hobby, and your hobby is to take pictures of things, right? You're a photographer.
Imagine that.
This is the excuse a man in Sonoma gave when he was trapped in farming equipment for 2 days.
No.
What?
Trapped in farming equipment for 2 days.
Trapped in the farming equipment.
Yeah, not in the closet, but in farming equipment.
Nice try.
Did he have food
No food. No
in
food.
the farm?
From the farm.
Oh wait, so wait a minute. If he wait, how long?
2 days.
All right, so he
days.
survived. 'Cause I was about to be like, old McDonald had a corpse.
Oh!
E-I-E-I-O,
Right? E-I-E-I, no.
With a corpse here. And your corpse, their corpse. Their rotten corpse.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my God, with a dead leg here and a
Dead leg there.
dead head there.
Well,
There's
so
flies.
a person noticed a
McDonald's
car,
is secret.
a suspicious car sitting outside the farm, and they decided to call the police because they said this car's been sitting out here for a couple of days. Police show up on the scene, finds a man inside of a farming equipment. He's got
A
stuck
farming
there.
equipment. What was he in?
So it was some type of engine thing. It's like a little tube.
Oh, an engine.
And so when they pull him out, so they had to call the fire department. They cut him out, and they said, "What were you doing there?" He said, "Well, I like to take pictures of old motors and farming equipment, and I tried to take a picture of this, and I got stuck." Police said, "Well, I don't believe that story." So it turns out the man had no camera equipment, but a lot of methamphetamine.
Oh, that checks out. That checks out.
So apparently the man was probably stashing it there or something, and he got stuck.
Paparazzi.
Yeah.
We'll do it live. In the middle of the farm. Actually, it's like meth in the middle of the farm.
How you think they're getting all that farm work done?
Yeah.
I like that meth in the middle of the farm song. Hey now, we smoking on meth in the middle of the farm. Now.
Crystal meth is very addictive.
Yes.
So I asked
She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
No,
Take it from me.
Take it from
I'm not only the client,
Listen,
I'm the
guys,
player
it's
president.
nothing to mess with.
like you know, there's like a number. I don't know. It's like like the food triangle
number
thing,
index.
the number.
Are you talking about the
So
Illuminati?
let's say like when you
Yeah.
have an orgasm,
They
right?
pee on you?
Oh, I got an orgasm.
I'm curious about this.
When you have an
index.
orgasm, let's say the
I've had
score is 10. When you're doing math, it's like 1,000.
Oh, well, I've been doing it wrong.
Well, I'm about to say, are you telling
Right,
people
are you-
to not, or are you encouraging it?
Are you encouraging me?
She's saying addictive wise,
Are you
right? Is that
encouraging-
what you're
It's very
saying?
addictive.
Are you
So
encouraging
you're
me?
gonna keep
I'll
doing
take
it and doing it because
But is it good?
Right, it must be.
I don't know. There's
Come on, don't act like you don't
If it-
know.
right.
Don't act like you
I don't
know.
think it could be that fun.
You sure?
I don't
your
think.
brain starts.
I think it's just addictive. Yeah.
yeah. Your brain starts
It's an
the
upper.
chemical.
It's got to be fun.
It's an
gotta
upper,
be, right?
It's
Right.
an upper. So it's like what you probably take it and like
Well, I
want to
don't
like
even know.
do chores.
Do people
I would
shoot
assume.
meth or? Do
Well, I
they
knew
snort it?
a
don't know.
crackhead, and he said when he smoked crack, things got loud.
Oh.
Like he'd be in his apartment like hiding because everything sounded extra loud.
See, that doesn't sound fun. Hiding?
I had a friend who was like, look, when I do that, when I hit that C, it make my whole body numb. And then he went to the bathroom of a nightclub and smoked crack.
Ooh.
And then the next day he punched our friend in the face.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
It was a good night.
And that was a good night for
That was a
him.
good night.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ramon.
All right. Well, so Warren, you know a little bit about this, right? But you've been Tinder.
Yeah, what?
Tinder or
Tinder. I'm familiar with
But you
Tinder.
was
Okay.
banned, right?
Yeah, I was banned.
Oh
from
my
Tinder.
God! You don't have to now say he's banned.
No, I've said it on this program. And Tinder, y'all on some nonsense. I want my damn Tinder back. Okay? All I did was say on Tinder, on my profile, was that if you swipe right and we match, you automatically get a free subscription to my premium Snapchat and my OnlyFans. That's all I said.
You're advertising.
I'm advertising that people can see this ass
Yeah.
and this D. Okay? All you gotta do is match with me.
Right.
But the fun part is I actually don't have either one of those. I don't have a premium.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Tinder,
Can't be
you
joking
suck.
on Tinder.
Yeah, you can't be token on. I mean, I said you can't be token on Tinder.
Oh.
Right.
You probably. I'm sure you can.
Well, a woman goes on, her dating app and finds a guy. She says, "This guy is the best guy I've ever met. He's really cool. He's a teacher, and he has a son." And so she goes out with him, and he says, "I used to be married,
Okay.
but my wife passed away in a car accident." And
caused it?
I don't. The kid caused it.
He said
Cicada. Oh yeah.
Cicada.
She
used to
got
have a son,
cicada
so.
flew in her window, and she hit a post. No, she hit a. What did you say?
Yeah, pole.
A pole. Zip pipe.
Nice work, Ramon.
So he says his wife died in a car accident, and he doesn't get out too much, but he was able to come on this date because his teachers, the friends, his coworkers, are taking care of his kid when he goes out on dates. And she's like, "Oh man, this guy is amazing." So she tries to find out. She's a little stalking.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
She does a little stalking.
Her friends take him out, like take care of him.
Well,
my dad was a
babysit.
single dad. None of his
They did.
friends
What is this?
babysat
Just
me.
get to the point.
Oh, you see, first day back. And already
Yeah.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, and you trying to play that
3
man.
weeks.
Coming in
Man.
hot.
3 weeks?
coming in, landing them.
Okay, it feel
All
like
right.
2.
So
Yeah.
anyway, she does a little stalking, and she says, "I want to find out about his wife, see what she looked like, see how she was." So she saw her Instagram page, and she's like, "Oh my, whatever." And then she tells a friend about it, and they go back to the page,
Yep.
find out that there are new posts from the wife,
From his wife?
from his
She's
dead
a
wife.
ghost!
New posts from a dead wife. Turns out the wife isn't dead at all.
Oh,
They're still
what?
married, and the guy is double dipping.
Wow.
Yeah. Double dipping. And so she finds out, and she confronts the guy. She says, "Hey, you lied to me. You know, I thought you were a really cool guy, and you lied. You said your wife was dead. She's alive." And the guy says, "No, you're a liar. My wife is dead."
Ah, the old classic.
Did he for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, you're a liar. My wife is dead.
In his head, she's dead.
You know.
Oh
So.
my God, he's gaslighting harder than the 1800s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lamp in the 1800s.
Wow.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. Can you imagine? Like, I saw you at the restaurant with your girlfriend. No.
No.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
You're a liar.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
That's not my girlfriend. You're lying
It's a
ass.
ghost.
That's not my girlfriend.
Not my girl. Yeah.
You're
So.
seeing things.
Yeah. So if you're married and you go on the apps, maybe don't give you the right name of your dead wife.
I was gonna say, be honest, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Make your lies better.
Yeah. Make your life better.
Right?
And do crystal meth. Because apparently it's good.
That's what Leia
That's what Leia
said. Leia said, that's that good.
That's that good.
She
So-
said, you think an orgasm is 10, crystal meth to have you at 1,000.
1,000. You'd be like, I gotta leave early today. I'll see you
They'll
guys.
have you digging for gold.
Yeah.
Seen some crystal meth documentaries.
All right, closing out. A man buries a cat. He thinks it's his cat. His cat is called Favorite because it was his favorite cat. He finds his cat and he says, "Cat looks sick," and he dies. Cat dies on him, and he buries him. But turns out, Favorite shows up a couple hours later.
Oh no, he buried him alive.
No, he buried the wrong cat.
Oh,
my
dang.
God.
Wow.
So yeah.
Mucking with a G
Yeah,
here.
his
pal.
favorite.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, apparently his neighbor had a cat that looked exactly like Favorite.
Oh my God.
And since Favorite was missing for 2 days, the man goes out and he's like looking for Favorite. And he's like, Favorite, and he sees his neighbors and he sees the cat and he says, well, is that Favorite? So he calls the neighbor and he says, hey, can I come on your property? Because I think my cat's on your property. I've been looking for him for days. The neighbor's like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead, check him out. And he picks up the cat, but the cat is like dying, and the cat dies. So he's like, sadly, he goes home and he digs a hole, buries Favorite, and then I think a day later he hears something at the door, some scratching at the door. So he gets up, and there's Favorite at the door.
Feline Jesus.
Oh, my God, Cat Jesus. Hey, did you call him Cat Jesus?
Cat Jesus.
You're going to
Cat
hell.
Jesus, he's back.
You're going to hell with that
Right,
one.
yeah.
Cat.
What if Jesus came back as a cat?
That would never happen.
No.
That would never happen.
No.
No, I'm just playing. But all right, so wait, so
Why
he
you
buried
why
the
you sit up
cat
here
alive.
blaspheming, you go sit us
Yeah,
in
now
hell with you.
now you're trying to change it.
know.
You know, and all
Change
y'all
the
going to hell for laughing too.
No, I wasn't laughing.
Yeah, you was.
No.
Jesus saw you.
I don't
Alright.
laugh.
You can't lie to Jesus,
Jesus
like dude.
would have a sense of humor. All right, my Jesus. Thinks cat Jesus is
right.
funny.
You mean that white Jesus?
No, you know damn well Amy ain't got no white Jesus.
Yeah, right?
Amy,
Thank you.
Amy ain't got no white Jesus. Amy Jesus.
White cat Jesus.
I tried to start a hashtag make Jesus black again during Christmas. It did not pick
I'm
up.
glad I didn't catch on.
No, I was just playing. But no, so was he dead? He buried
No,
him
so
alive,
the cat
right?
the cat wasn't his. It was a different cat.
But he was alive,
No,
right?
he died. The cat died. So the
Wait
cat
a
was
minute.
like at his last breath.
So he buried the dead neighbor's cat.
Yeah.
And then Favorite was actually alive, just out like messing around
Yes,
for
yeah.
2 days.
Yeah, Favorite was just.
Oh, okay.
Favorite
I don't
just-
know why I had to
Hung
get
around
like
with
the
other
stories,
pussies.
He
right?
took a little.
You can't say that.
Pussy cat.
I think in the context that you can.
You know what?
I don't know.
Because I would have been said that if that was the case.
So
In
this-
the context.
This
Oh,
guy.
wait, hold on, wait. In the context, you can say the P word.
What have I done?
No,
Okay.
never mind. I take it back.
You
Meow,
take it back?
meow.
Oh, okay.
But
About to say, man.
'Cause if now you can say Dick Tracy, right?
You can say Dick Tracy.
Okay.
so he thought that this is his favorite cat, but he couldn't tell the difference between any of these cats.
That's right. It's supposed to be his favorite pussy.
Yeah. Well, at the time he found the cat, it was
Can't say
it was
No,
dark.
you said we could say it.
No, I I
Yeah.
take it back.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ramon.
He said all pussies look the same.
Oh.
Well, he obviously
All
don't
right,
have
come
enough
on, guys.
experience
Well,
with
yeah.
the felines
And he-
because every pussy feel different.
Plus, if you
Okay,
stroke
next.
it, it feels different.
Yeah, next.
You ever
That's
stroke?
y'all idea.
Have you ever
Hey,
stroked a
no,
pussy
stop.
once?
This isn't getting uncomfortable.
Wade's trying to get shot down by the FCC.
What?
Oh,
To
you're talking about kittens.
Leia said depends on the context.
Right.
I did not say depends on the context.
What'd you say?
I say next.
Depends. All right. She's like depends on the next. No, you know damn well you said we could say that.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Don't be mad.
the story actually has a happy ending because
Oh, yeah.
favorite show back up. You know,
Yeah.
it's sad ending for the neighbor because his cat was buried, but the cat was gonna die anyway, so they just
Well, at
didn't get to
least
say.
he got buried.
Yeah, at least he got buried. So that is my news for today.
It ends happy. At least he got buried.
That's it? All right.
Oh my God.
And actually, you can bring back the callback. Old MacDonald had a farm
Was it on the farm?
with a
Cat
dead cat
corpse.
here and a dead cat there.
There a puss, here a puss, everywhere a puss. Last day we can say it. Not my fault. Don't look like that. Why are
Hey.
you looking like you bothered? If people heard some of the crap that comes out of your mouth off air, don't act like that.
What's next on this show?
Well, you've been on this show. It's
Right.
time for
World of the News. In Ohio, a registered nurse went on. It's like kind of like event for all the people in the community to talk about what's happening in Ohio and COVID.
Conference? COVID conference?
No, not a conference. It's like it's not like in
one of those,
DC.
like,
you know,
Is it one of those like Facebook
like
pages?
town hall.
Oh, a town
thing.
hall.
Town hall
Oh, okay.
thing.
Like for their city. Okay.
For their city, they're talking about. So this Ohio registered nurse, she's trying to say that the COVID vaccine, all of them, have
man.
magnetic crystals.
Oh, yeah.
saw
I did
this.
hear about
That's
this.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
So she stuck a car key on her
Oh.
chest.
Wow.
It's stuck because obviously she's just like standing like
Yeah,
this.
she got
you
a
know?
fat neck.
Yeah.
I don't know. She got loose skin. That's mean, but I can't help but be mean when you're spreading this propaganda. All right.
She got it
Right.
coming.
I mean, she did.
She ain't got to be magnetized to be stuck on stupid.
Right.
She did have a fat neck, so it's the truth. So
Magneto.
and then she put in a hairpin on the side of her
Hair?
face. Like,
Oh, okay.
and then it didn't stick,
Stuck
you
in
know.
her
It
wrinkles?
didn't.
Oh, I'm just
Oh my
Just
God.
guessing.
The souffle in this poor
Man,
Woo.
her ears are ringing.
She's trying to keep us safe, and Amy is just
She
looking
teaches
at
at
all
the
her
Leia
flaws.
Eva School of Comedy. So now everyone's making fun of her because obviously, if that was the case, all of us would have all this metal stuck to our bodies, right?
Actually, we would probably stick to other people or repel other people.
Yeah.
Or if we turn around backwards, we repel them.
You're like, I hate you. Boom, repel.
Wow, Ramon, you pretty smart. You know about science stuff.
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
must not work for the government.
Yeah,
Magnets, bees.
I can't run for Congress anymore.
So don't pay attention and don't listen to fake news. There's still we already have metals in our body, you know, naturally.
Yeah.
Our body is made out of some metals, that's why we need iron, you know, for our blood. And she should know these things because she's a registered nurse, but obviously she's dumb.
Is she married to a congresswoman? A congressman?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I
though.
mean, you can be book smart and not common sense smart, or be a con artist. I'm surprised you didn't use spoons. Everyone knows you can do magic tricks easier with
Right?
spoons.
Sticks. Oh my God, Amy, you're
Like,
crazy.
I got a car key and a bobby pin.
Right.
Watch this.
In London, a drunk woman steals a ferry while shouting, "I'm Jack Sparrow." She was drunk.
Wait. She stole like a
you know,
boat?
a boat, like the one that you
Ferry.
see with the tourist people.
Ferries are the ones that go real slow.
And it's like, this is Willis Tower, and this is blah, blah,
Yes.
blah. Okay. She stole one of those things.
Wow.
And just like completely drunk out of her mind because she had been drinking
Sparrow.
for 2 days straight.
Oh.
Nice.
So-
my type of girl. She's single.
Jack.
Look for her on Bumble.
So and she also did some hallucinogenic drugs, and while she's doing all
Also, then
these
she
things.
probably was Jack Sparrow for real.
In her head. And she ended up obviously crashing into the other boats.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was
Yeah.
hoping she'd get away.
So and
Slowly.
the Coast Guard
Slowly.
finally got to her. You know. She
Did they catch
said-
her? Did they catch her booty?
That's a good one.
See what I did?
I liked it.
See what I did?
You liked it.
He's talking about the booty, not the joke. No, just kidding.
That was good.
So
You are on fire.
they caught her after she crashed.
After she crashed, and then they were trying to go after her, but she kept on going, like
She tried,
literally,
like that kayak.
Yeah, I was
She
gonna say
tried-
the kayak guy. They're like
I love a good slow chase.
walking next to the
Slow
ferry.
speed
They're like,
chase.
ma'am, did you get off the ferry? Just walking next on the deck.
I'm
Ma'am?
Jack Sparrow.
She's like, ahoy, matey.
They were like, hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's go, Amy.
Oh man, what was she charged with? Drunk
She-
and disorderly.
Drunk and disorderly, and then some other stuff because she could have killed somebody. You know?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Why didn't they just do meth? She could have been.
It does sound.
She probably would have
suspiciously
gotten
like a
stuck in
meth
the engine
story.
room or something.
She would have never made it.
Like, find a nice little engine to get cozy in.
That's probably her boyfriend.
Nice and
Oh my
snug.
god, where was this again?
In London.
London.
Frank
oh
Joshua,
man.
you know
Frank
that-
Joshua-
that's something to do with
Frank
you, Frank.
Frank Joshua, you might know this person because you're still under the basement, right?
Yeah, he in the basement right
in
now.
the basement right now. Make sure you check your email because I sent you some food.
You sent him food through email.
Email, yes, yes.
See?
She thinks he's an
what?
origami pet.
That's what I'm talking about right here.
Did you got me one of those things? Yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing. Go ahead.
In New Zealand, a parrot stole money from a tourist.
Oh.
He was taking pictures and everything, and he had his pocket with money in it. And the parrot just was flying, and next thing you know, boom, stole the money.
Wow, tourism's really going really for the birds. I see.
Yeah. He was like, I'm Jack Sparrow.
I think the bird is on meth.
Maybe, maybe took a picture of the bird and the bird's like, I want my cut.
Right.
You gonna put that on Instagram?
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
your wallet.
Well, this tourist was so sad about it, but then his other friends helped him out because
How much
this
money
bird
was it?
flew away with 700 pounds.
Dang. Okay.
Why are he walking around with 700 pounds out?
700 pounds, that translates to like $1,400
Yeah.
in,
You see
in,
what that is?
in
Yeah,
America.
why?
Woo.
Oh my goodness. And where was this at?
In New Zealand.
Dang.
In New Zealand, they got some really bad birds.
No, smart birds.
You can't mess with the birds in New
Maybe the
Zealand.
bird was controlled by the gang or something like that. They're trained to steal money from tourists.
Right?
He'd be like, this is
never
a
know.
stick up. This is a stick up.
Last but not the least, a Florida woman claims the wind blew cocaine in her purse.
I hate when that happens.
Wow.
I love the good old wind
She was like-
excuse.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's so windy that all this cocaine just landed in my purse. I have no idea.
Now my question is, when did you get this story from? Like, what is the date on this?
Oh, this is like September.
No, 'cause we've done this
2018.
story. We've done
Ah!
this story, I think, like last year.
Oh,
or
well,
a year before.
Is it a new wind lady?
That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if it was a
This
new.
is a new woman because the other one was white and this one is black.
Yep, that you're right. That checks
I
out.
think she just made that up.
No, there's a
She
picture of
said
her.
September.
I just wanted to know how many people are out here talking about cocaine got blew into their purse.
The wind did it.
Like the wind.
There's actually a few. That's why.
Oh God, this is a common thing.
It's Florida. Anything happens in Florida. It's like the
The
wild,
wind is
wild
strong.
west.
Yeah.
Wind blew it.
It blew it in the little baggie and everything. Like
That sounds like my dad after he farted. Like, I didn't do it. It was the wind. Blew that fart over here.
Why are you talking about Roger like that?
I know,
Yeah, we
right?
talking about Roger like that.
I know.
That's it for me.
Roger doesn't fart.
No, right. And speaking of the winds, shout out to Chief Master Wind Guru who's up in here in
Ooh,
the chat.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he in the chat. Also, Pugs Adams.
Respect. And Case of Rim.
Case of Rim, what's the case
with
with him?
What's the case? It's not the case on the hill?
No, that ain't it. We also got Frank Joshua. Respect. You know, we also got Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shout out Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, you know, we got to give them, man, all of them some shouts out, man. Big ups to y'all. Y'all make this show worth a damn. And we are the ones that make it not worth a damn. We are. Y'all the ones that build it up, and we the ones that tear it down. Y'all don't believe me? Watch what I'm about to do now. Let me hear you go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABCDEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. A woman is recorded in Las Vegas, tongue bathing a Willy Wonka.
What?
Wait,
what?
You aren't familiar with this slang? You guys aren't up on slang? You don't know what tongue bathe the Willy Wonka is?
Kissing it?
Kissing what?
The Willy Wonka.
Exactly. All right, so she is tongue bathing the Willy Wonka. For those of us that don't know slang, she is fellatio. She's giving some fellatio. But it was for the low price. That's self-stimming. Okay. But no, it's for the low price of $8, y'all.
Oh.
$8 in Las Vegas. That is a deal. That is a damn bargain. Shout out to her. Shout out to Las Vegas. Okay, because this is the only place where you can get a meal deal that swallows you.
Ew. Hey, I'm going to get a bag of meth and move to Vegas.
Oh my gosh. Let's see how that turns out. Every good deal comes with a price.
Your ass going to see how it turns out. He's going to get turned out. All right. We're going to do a Dutch guy follow-up on one of my favorite rappers. Not because of their lyrics, because of the things they get into. It's a Dutch guy follow-up on rapper Lil Reese.
I knew it.
Now, Lil Reese is the same gentleman who made the song In Traffic and was shot in traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Lil Reese is a gentleman who was jumped, and because his Crohn's disease, it appears as if he doo-dooed on himself.
Oh!
While still carrying the name, the Chi-Town Grim Reaper, given to him.
Blame it on the Crohn's disease.
Yes, he blamed it on the Crohn's. No, he said it was the pattern of his draws. That wasn't doo-doo. Oh, Lil
It
Reese!
was a brown floral print.
Oh, Lil Reese. Yeah. Lil Reese, the same guy who at
by your butt
10 in the morning was shot in a stolen car and beat down in downtown Chicago. Yes, that same Lil Reese. The same man who lost his record deal because he was recorded doing a violent assault on a young lady. He was recorded and he lost his deal. Well, it's interesting to see that Lil Reese is back in the news for something very similar. He was arrested for a domestic at his house. Him and his young lady friend were salty with each other and they had a fight. And who knows the particulars? Who knows how it went down? But you know that the young lady looks like she's hurt. They are gonna snatch up the dude. And it's sad because it all came from them being salty. And I know you've heard of Salt Bay. Lil Reese is Assault Bay. Because this is not the first time he's done this type of nonsense. And I'm not, Leia, you need to stop. You the one that's sat in the back of the class laughing at all the ignorant stuff that the class clown said. Stop it. All right, so now with that being said, now it's interesting, and I don't feel bad for Lil Reese. Because Lil Reese helps me feel good about my life. Remember last week when I said, I was upset about losing the kickball game. Yes, it's possible to lose a kickball game. It was my fault. I did it. I accepted. I felt horrible.
He owns up to it.
I deserved it. And, and I'm going to tell you something. When I can't feel like more of a loser, Lil Reese walks up and says, Warren, hold my beer.
my Reese's Pieces.
Nice try. Once again, stepping all over my jokes like an old school workout machine in the 80s known as the Stepmaster. There she goes again. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It's really interesting to see Little Reese in this situation again with all of his fans wondering as his career and life is all like, as a big of a mess of shattered glass, they're all wondering if Lil Reese is going to pick up the pieces. Lil Reese my thesis.
That's a good punchline.
Thank you. It almost would have went.
Yeah, it almost went south a little.
It almost would have went off without a hitch.
Hey, you guys must have went to the same school of comedy.
Right.
Leia Eva School of
I could have gotten that joke off untouched if it wasn't for those meddling kids and their cats. Okay.
Cat Jesuses.
Cat Jesus.
Cat Jesus.
There you go. Somebody call him to come back and heal this one.
Right.
Put that little paw on her.
Does it go up like this?
Yes,
This is an Asian Jesus cat.
That's an Asian Buddha cat.
Wait, is that what that is? Do it again. I'm sorry. I got
do
you.
it.
The Asian. That's the money cat. Is that?
Yeah, it's a money cat.
Yep.
It's Asian money Jesus cat.
If you had an Asian money cat, why would you sell it?
One time I accidentally got in the wrong. I got in my car and then there was an Asian money cat in there. I was like, this ain't my car.
You almost worse than Leia mistaking some other man for her husband in the grocery store.
It unlocked. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's funny. That door unlocked and that man's arms opened up. I mean,
right? He was like, oh yeah.
I ran out the car like I was guilty. I was like, oh.
He was like, oh no, the kitty gave it away again.
All right, let's close this out. Documented idiocy. A woman named Megan is recorded on a doorbell giving a delivery in the morning.
Okay.
Leaving the resident to inquire, what are you here for? She said, I got a delivery. I've got the good stuff. He said, well, what's the good stuff? She says, I've got coffee, coochie, juice, and cigarettes.
What?
Yes, that's right, Ramon. Coffee, a coochie, juice, and cigarettes is what she brought over.
Is this Catch a Predator?
No,
She's like a door-to-door salesman of this.
This is the stuff she delivers. Now, this man says to her, sorry, honey, wrong door. You're looking for the place next door. Looking for the place next door. She kind of embarrassingly walks off. Now, if I'd been this man, I would have set Megan straight. You understand? I would have looked Megan like right in the face, and I'd be like, Megan, what the hell wrong with you? I ain't ordered no juice.
Right?
Go around the back door.
Or you can be like, hey, you know what?
OJ?
The juice and the coffee is for next door. The coochie can stay here.
On the real. Amy, why you don't like that joke? You tried to add on to the joke, too.
I wasn't paying attention, I'll admit it. You caught me, all right? I was thinking about what kind of juice it was.
Well, I'm going to tell you, she better let the juice loose. I would have kept it real, too. And I would have been like, you know what? Leave the juice. Bring that other stuff inside. Make sure it's hot or ready to get lit. And that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Later on, I'm going to roll into the How Come On Hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hook your asses up with some of this music. In fact, some of the people's music who is in this chat right now is bussing on this playlist today. But before all of that, Ramon, can you please, or Leia, no, I'm not going to ask you. Tell them where they can find us.
Well, if you look on YouTube right now, you can see us, and you can see archives of our show at Bat Waves Radio. If you're on Instagram, Bat Waves Comedy. Facebook, Bat Waves Remix.
Yes.
Yep.
And if you want to call in.
Wait, let Leia do this part. Let Leia do something. She got it.
If you want to call in, the number to call is 312-985-7834.
Bring it once again, that number, hey.
312-985-7834.
Talk some shits, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law.
Extracted
Hey, it's Benjamin Banneker. Hey, and I just want to shout out Bad Waves Radio for showing me love and playing another one right now. Hey, you listening to it on Bad Waves Radio. I already told you what it is, q4.org.
Floors, glass ceilings, marble countertop. Bank account showing commas, I can count it all. Bad fun whip, yacht trips, too much drip. That's the vibe I want. 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 I want the world.
On everything I've been underexposed to. Everything that was denied cause I was broke and limited my exposure to. Gonna change so soon, my car, my house, to name a few. College loans gonna be paid in full. Champagne waiting for me on the launch pad. Taking off, you gon' see me flaunt the bag.
Floors, glass ceilings, marble countertop. Bank account showing commas, I can count it all. Bad fun whip, yacht trip, too much drip.
You think I work this hard to stay the same, huh? Work this hard to not inflict change, huh? But now I can spend change, yeah. But knots is insane. My cars can't fill up a car lot. Could be the inventory for a car lot. Took the long road home from the hard not life. The good life too, but it's hard not to like. Married to the life, and I'm not divorcing it, cause I made a fortune here, They got me a Porsche Benz, now I feel so appropriate, My dad's real name is Rich, and I need to live like Rich, and I need to live like Rich. Any other life, please omit.
Marble floors, glass ceilings, marble countertop. Bank account showing commas, I can count it all. Bad fun whip, yacht trips, too much drip. That's the vibe I want. 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 I want the world. I want the world.
Ain't worried about a thing, cause all my needs are met. I ain't tryna go back to living check to check. This a better way for me, this a better way indeed. I ain't tryna go back to owning what I need.
Hardwood floors, glass ceilings, marble countertop. Bank account showing commas, I can count it all. Bad fun whip, yacht trips, too much drip. That's the vibe I want. 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 I want the world. I want the world. I want the world. I want the world.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe.
I want the world. I want the world. I want the world.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Vive la vida, vive la vida, vive la vida y piensa, la vida te va a ir bien. Si tú sabes quién eres y lo que quieres, nunca más te sientes solo. Cuando haces cosas que no convienen, puede ser que lo pierdes todo. Sabes lo que dices, también lo que haces. Eres lo que dices, también lo que haces. Es que esto debe de ser y la vida te va a ir bien. Si te sientes casado y olvidado y no encuentras a buen camino, no te olvides que llevas en tus manos, eres dueño de tu destino. Eres lo que dices, también lo que haces, porque de tus historias también formas parte. Ponte siempre un 100% y la vida te va a ir bien. La vida es así y me dicen a mí, gozar. Que si tú quieres algo lo vas a lograr. Tú sabes quién eres y lo que quieres, nunca más te sientes solo. Cuando haces cosas que no convienen, no puede ser que lo pierdes todo. Eres lo que dices, también lo que haces. Eres lo que dices, también lo que haces. Es que esto debe de ser y la vida te va a ir bien. La vida es así y me dicen a mí. Cada día y noche y fin de semana pásalo feliz. Solo piensa en gozar, que si tú quieres algo lo vas a lograr. La vida es así, vívela con fuerza y coraje. Y me dicen a mí que la vida es un viaje. Y no olvides que solo tú puedes, tú debes, tú eres, tú vales, tú sacas lo mejor de ti. La vida es así, vívela con fuerza y coraje. Y me dicen a mí que la vida es un viaje. Y no olvides que solo tú puedes, tú debes, tú eres, tú vales, tú sacas lo mejor de ti. Si te sientes cansado y olvidado y no encuentras un buen camino, no te olvides que llevas en tus manos, eres dueño de tu destino. Eres lo que dices, también lo que haces, porque de tus historias también formas parte. Ponte siempre un 100% y la vida te va a ir bien.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Caller, you are on the air. Who are we speaking to?
What's going on, buddy? It's Anthony again.
Hey.
Anthony, you're not.
Did I mess it up again?
Anthony, I'm gonna need you to hang up. We gotta play this song. It's important that we play this song.
Like seen through the frame, like moon through the night
Well,
sky.
boy.
Illuminate my eyes, tears through the glass, and arguments passing. Drag through the he say, she say, driving on the E-way, looking for an escape. Man, I'm looking for an escape. Not here no more. I was looking for something that's not here no more. Walking away now. You close your door.
my hate. You have my life, my love, my tears, my hate.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, those sweet sounds of this classic hip-hop joint that I won't say the composer's name of. This is time of the Hakaman hookup. But before we do all of that, what did we just hear? Somebody pretend
Somebody read the playlist.
Well, I knew it was Amy's turn, so I might.
You just say, "Oh,
Dude,
it's
you
Amy's
bogus as
turn."
hell.
It's
Hey, you know
Amy's
you
turn.
foul for that, right? Because you could have just got your little phone ready.
No, my phone is charging. That's why.
Well, we
okay.
listened to a lot of great music. We heard.
Oh, here she go.
Here we go.
Chris Pugs Adams.
Oh man, you see, I knew you.
You're not even in the right order.
Amy, please.
Amy.
Chris Reed and Pugs Adams. Is that what you mean?
No, that's not where we started off at, though.
Yeah, see,
Right,
she
right,
messed
right.
up too.
Well, I'm
Whitney
explaining
Ty,
who Pugs Adams is.
Whitney,
Yeah.
Whitney Ty, we went with Whitney Ty with Shockwave.
Then
Then we went to
Benjamin
Benjamin
Banneker.
Banneker featuring Miet, song called World.
Mm-hmm.
Orsaya, Eres Lo, the little salsa.
Chris Reed.
Chris Reed, Pug
Not-
Adams.
not to confuse with Chris
featuring all that Azakti
I have a hard time with that name.
and Inari.
Inari Gold, yeah.
Inari Gold called Black Knight.
Man, that song
Yeah.
is super hot. That was a completely like accidental song that I found.
Oh.
Because I saw something. Inari posted something, and I was like, damn, we ain't never played any Inari music. And so I was like, oh, let me just hit YouTube and find something. And that popped up, and it, and it had Pugs Adams in it. Come on, man, big up to Pugs Adams, the Chicago legend.
Yeah.
My man.
So I had it on it. It didn't like the beat was just that classic, like neo soul sound,
Yeah.
man. And and the way she sounded over it, woo, and then I'm playing that. That's an old song, I think. I like 2 years or so ago.
Oh.
Man, that thing came back to life like Cat Jesus. All right, we're going to the.
You love it.
We're going to go to the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for delivery drivers making mistakes of delivering coffee, coochie, and juice, and cigarettes. Who are they for?
Now these salutes aren't just for people
Wow, Amy.
who go around burying the wrong cats in their backyards.
These salutes are not just for the nurse that fails to approve that the COVID vaccine has metals in it.
Come on, Amy, give us
These
one.
jobs and salutes aren't just for the congressmen who think we could just change the orbit of the Earth. Is that simple?
Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. Now on the phone, you have had Anthony calling in multiple times. Let's see what Anthony is going to bring us today. Anthony, what do you have?
I got lots of stuff, but I'd like to start with an opportunity if you guys want to talk about it.
Jobly?
I got a sales position open. It's in the Midwest. It's a contract position, but it's with the advantages of having the second largest media company at your back and the ability to pretty much go after any client in the country. So
Is that
I don't know how
ABC
often
or
that happens, but like we discussed before I had the opportunity to come on with you, it's nice to have people that haven't been or taught the wrong ways. And with the changing of the world and what marketing is now, I don't want old things. I need things that are new and creative, and that's where you guys come in. You have the audience of the creative. So I'm hoping to get some creative responses.
All right.
You think?
So you want somebody creative who's new to the field.
Yeah, like
Sweet.
somebody that has a passion or an idea that they might belong, but has been told traditionally that they can't fit. That's exactly who I want.
It's interesting
You
because
know,
we've never
regardless of
given out a
training.
job. We've never given out a job. So those of us who are watching on the live stream, or those of us who are listening on Q4.org or on 1680 AM, if you have an aluminum foil hat,
The AM peeps.
yeah, if you are listening, Anthony has a job lead for you.
How much is
direct?
How much does it pay? Does he have benefits?
That depends on the individual. That's why this is a creative opportunity, because somebody who has a job that works mornings and has an open, they could easily be doing this too. It's not a time commitment that's required. It's a level of understanding that's required. Efficiency is not for me to grade. That's for other people. So if they can do twice the amount of work as another individual, they're going to receive twice the pay. If they can only fit half of their time into the same amount and produce a similar equivalency of work, I would never ever question that environment. I would help encourage it.
So how
can I
do
get you to be
they
more
apply for the
efficient?
job?
Flexible hours.
I just sent it in, but if you could go to the Facebook page for New Heights, that's facebook.com/NEWHTSINC. You'll find the job there. You can apply on Facebook. I keep it separate than the LinkedIn applications. That way I can focus on this opportunity alone for just these people. And anybody else who applies and they don't include something with Bad Waves, then I know is just walking in. You know, so it helps me keep the application pool separate. if that
Oh,
makes sense.
sounds great. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, sorry for calling 19 times.
It's cool.
This is what you get when you're trying to run a live stream, call in, talk to you guys, and take the meetings while waiting.
Right, you.
I'm doing
busy
too many
man.
things that
Hey.
I need an
the hustle.
assistant at this point.
Multitask.
Yeah. Well, thank you. We appreciate you for calling.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Anytime I can help, please let me know.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man.
Sayonara.
Take
Bye-bye.
care, guys.
All right, take it easy.
All right, that is the Hakaman hookup, where Leia actually is on the job website right now.
Looking it up. Pew, pew, pew.
She trying to get out of her field.
She's like, I'm gonna apply for this.
It's like I am tired of killing people. All right, well, that is the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers, or apparently give out jobs now. That's the first time we've ever done
Direct
that
source.
in 4 years. Let's go.
I put people on.
Right?
Understand?
Literally putting people on.
Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these job leads aren't just for people who don't necessarily want to leave their houses and sit in their drawers and donate whatever time they feel like doing as their ass gets musty. Who are they for?
These jobs aren't just for the people who can work efficiently, so it depends how many hours you're gonna work depending on how efficient you are.
Oh. Good job, Amy.
Now, these jobs aren't for people who overcomplicate a situation and say words that we probably won't understand or know what the situation's about.
These jobs not just for the people who are drunk and stealing a ferry.
No.
No.
Wait a minute.
No, she didn't. She forgot how this goes.
Yeah.
Been out 3 weeks.
She's been away 3 weeks. So
Yeah, but to be fair, she didn't really know that for that long anyway.
I never knew.
But you did it with confidence. Your improv
Yes.
teachers would be
Yeah.
proud of you. Is it Susan Messing? Did you have her?
Oh, don't
Yeah,
put
you
Susan
know,
Messing in this. Susan
Rachel
Messing is
Mason,
the saint.
Susan Messing, the best.
Oh my gosh, she got taught by who? All right. Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. We come back and go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that Susan Messing and Rachel Mason are not to blame for Leia's impact. But before all of that, oh my goodness, I'm afraid to try. But you know what? We're gonna start with you, Amy, because you need to be reminded that you're on air. How do we find us?
So we are on YouTube Live right now at Bad Waves Radio, and you can get in the chat and say hey. And we're also on Instagram at Bad Waves Comedy, and we're also on Facebook at Bad Waves Remix.
All right, but if they want to call in right now, how do they do that?
312-985-7834.
Once again, that number, hey.
312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. I don't know what just happened in my brain.
That's what you get for clowning me.
That is what I get. That's instant karma.
For me checking the phone calls.
Right? Cat Jesus started scratching at my brain.
Cat scratch fever.
You are listening to Bastards All Day, Bad Ways on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to get the blicky up.
Hey, yo, check deal. You know what it is. It's case of Rim. What's the case with him? Mr. Cola ass soda, get you clean on your overs. We about to keep it official up in here, exclusively on Bad Waves Radio, Q4.org, official home of the Wave Runners.
Oh, LSD. Yeah.
What you doing to me? Can't wait to get you out of them chicks. You don't know what you doing to me. Can't wait to get you up in them shit. You don't know what you doing to me. I can't wait to get you out of them jeans. Go ahead and take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. You don't know what you doing to me. Can't wait to get you up in them sheets. Your clothes, take them off. Panties, take them off. Bra, take it off. Remind me of Adina, you know I wanna ride. A little Miss Trina getting sad, slip and slide. Body so hot, got my nature on the rise. Pretty cute face, pretty gorgeous in the thighs. Sexy ass lips to look pretty on mine. Fuck an apple bottom, baby fruit watermelon. Skinny in the waist, ass shake like it's gelling. Make a nigga still like 10 with a melon. You know it don't help when she stepping into steps. Rockin' all Gucci, let you know she bought her Lucci. As the world turns, she sent it like Susan Lucci. Bumped her on Michigan Ave, Louis Boutique. It was less than a minute, she pursued me. Feeling my panache, say she liked the way I do me. Enough conversation, gave her the key to the double tree. And when you get there, take it out. You don't know what you're doing to me. I can't wait to get you out of them jeans. Go ahead and take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. You don't know what you're doing to me. Can't wait to get you up in them sheets. Your clothes, take them off. Panties, take them off. Bra, take it off. You don't know what you're doing to me. I can't wait to get you out of them jeans. Go ahead and take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. You don't know what you're doing to me. Can't wait to get you up in them sheets. Your clothes, take them off. Panties, take them off. Bra, take it off. Fell up in the spot, seen shorty, she was hella thick. Skin tight jeans on, ass ridiculous. With some juices hips, coke bottle frame with some juices lips. So you know me, I approach the lie. I know it's no way you got your phone on you. And she replied, you know it's only one way to find out, don't you? I frisked her body like she stole something. I knew she had it. Better way she let me hold something. All this grabbing and touching, I'm drunk. Plus her ass slugging, got me toting wood like hacksaw, Jim Duggan. It was less than a minute, seconds on G. Feeling my panache, say she like the way I do me. Enough conversation, gave her the key to the Waldorf. And when you get there, take it out.
Hey guys, this is Kaki from Udaipur, India. I'm a singer-songwriter and performer, and you're about to hear one of my songs right here at B.A.D Waves on Q4 Radio. Keep listening, and I hope you all have a lovely day.
I'm standing at the window. I hope I see you.
Bastards all day. Bad waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, Amy, what are we just
listening
So
to?
we just heard Sonia Kilo to kick it off with "Stay in This Room." Wait, no, it's just,
Forever.
yeah, "Stay in This Room." Okay, I was about to sing the whole song. With "Stay in This Room." Then you heard K Sarim with "Take 'Em Off," and then you heard Hima Danji, aka Kaki Singer, featuring One Theory, "Someone Like You."
Shout out to Hema all the way over there.
Yeah.
Over there, all the way over there in India. Big shout out to K-Sarim, Queso, who's participating in this chat right now.
Man.
Yeah, cracking. Once again, there's 2 weeks in a row, the chat is busting.
I can't even keep up. I missed
Yeah,
a bunch of
man,
it.
especially, and this is always, like last week around this time, it started getting busting. And big up to everybody in the chat keeping it busting. And there's some great questions in there, and some interesting points.
Yeah, people are already debating them in the chat.
Yeah.
Which is great. So, Moni, we're gonna start off with K Sarim's question.
All right, so Casey Rim says, if your girl walks around the house and doesn't keep up her appearance, does she have the right to get mad if her man cheats?
All right, Leia, what do you think? You've been gone 3 weeks.
Listen, it's not just like in the man way. The man has to keep up his appearance too. Like you can't just sit there and watch TV and doodling on YouTube and eating nacho chips or some chicharron.
So you've been in that relationship before.
I have.
But you see how she spinned it, right? We asked the question if a woman,
Yeah.
and she said, well, a man, he has to keep up his
It's
appearance.
vice versa. You have to. It's not just the appearance. It's like your heart. Your heart has to be healthy. Now I don't want to be with someone that's, you know what I mean? It's like, like Crohn's
Fat neck.
disease.
Fat neck.
Crohn's.
Magnetic fat neck.
Sticking keys to their necks.
No, I mean it's like you have
Bobby
to.
pins.
And look what happened to the guy. I got rid of him. I'm like, nah, dude. I need someone who is a go-getter that has like dreams in their life. Do something for yourself. You can't just diddle with your diddle.
So do you think?
schlong
So
or
you think
something.
women should keep up their appearances at home?
We all do, women and men.
Okay.
Women and men. But if she's sick and she has some kind of disease or sometimes people that take steroids.
Yeah.
No. If people take steroids, not like the one that makes you buff. Like if you have bad asthma, usually women will gain weight. Men and women will gain weight. Or if they have thyroid problems. I have thyroid problems.
All right, this is going south.
I'm about to say, why do y'all be doing that? Amy's been doing that too. Now, if you see on the other side, you actually answered the question like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. Now, if the lupus kicks in.
Right. And I agree, but I do agree with Leia about it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I believe that whoever, as long as both people can, keep up themselves, keep themselves looking attractive to their spouse, and I believe that's both the people's jobs, like to look good for one another.
Yeah.
Whether they're going out in public or whether they just about to bust it wide at the crib. You got it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the thing is, here's the thing: when you were single, you dressed up nice. You went out because you're trying to attract the female or try to attract the male. So that once you get together, why stop doing that?
Right.
You don't have to keep it up all the time, because like you said, sometimes you may not feel sick or you just got up in the morning or whatever. But
I know about keeping it up
all
the time. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
She got you hauling wood like Jim Duggan.
Yeah, right. Okay, right. She got me.
No, I mean
wood
it's
Jim Duggan.
Warren. He's like, you know what? I want to work out and stay fit. And he does. You do your routine. You work out because not just for the ladies, for yourself too. You know?
So exactly.
It literally has nothing to do with who I'm dating or when I'm dating.
Yeah, it's
it
your
literally has nothing-
personal self.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's more.
I think it's more valuable if you do it like that, because if you do it for yourself and you want to be healthy and you want to look, and then that's an extra bonus for when you meet somebody. Then you say,
Then you're like you already have your 6-pack.
Yeah. But if you do it, I think if you keep it, anybody who keeps up appearances to attract somebody is doing it wrong.
So Kaserim is saying, but want used to stay attracted. How do you stay attractive or to something unattractive? What? I didn't
Also, though, hold on, wait. Did you see what Hash Wednesday said? She was like,
No.
"But who's paying the rent, though?"
Oh.
And I think that's a good point. Sean said it don't matter who paying the rent. I think it does matter who paying the rent. Like also, like I mean, it still don't mean that you can walk around with boogers hanging out your nose and doodle chips out your butt. But like you gotta. I think again, you gotta keep it. Y'all gotta keep looking good for one another.
Yeah.
I'll say my opinion on it.
Go ahead.
I don't agree. I think I think when you're at the house, you can walk around with your pants off. You can take your makeup off. You can go work out and then come home and drink some water. Like, you don't got to wake up, like, in the morning, sneak out of bed, like, Marvelous Maisel and put on makeup.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, you're a real person.
Why would you assume that that's what he means?
Well, looking
That's
good.
not-
Okay,
that's
is the
not what he
question looking
means.
good at the crib all the time or just once in a while or part of the time?
He talking about you know what people be looking crappy and not caring about
Yeah.
what they look like to their spouse. You know what?
But he's saying at the house. He's not
Yes,
saying when
at
you
the
go out
house.
on a fancy date and you're getting it going and
Well,
you're
even
dressing
at-
up for each other.
Even at home, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what he's talking about. I'm not putting your business in the street, but you know what he's talking about. People be looking crazy. You don't be looking crazy at your house, do you?
I don't.
Do
I
it.
walk
Well,
around with no makeup on.
So what? You don't need
You don't have makeup
though.
now.
You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. But you still look good though, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, she does.
I don't know. The other day I spilled curry on my pants and I didn't change.
But
I had the curry goat and I was like,
Respect.
but that still didn't make you look raggedy though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
And you talking from your perspective too, because like somebody.
well,
like
everyone's different what they think is.
You know, wait. But let me bust it down.
Okay.
You're an attractive looking person, so you're talking from an attractive person's perspective. Now, if you look like me, if you was ugly, then you would understand what it's
You're
like.
not ugly. Get out of here.
Nah, you stop.
You see what he did? You see what he did? He did that on purpose.
Somebody move on to the next question.
Somebody's done improv.
All right. So
Okay.
next question.
Question, baby.
Next question comes from 20 questions, Sean.
Okay.
Many women complain guys don't appreciate them enough. How do you know when to blame men for not putting in enough effort or women for not displaying enough gratitude?
What?
Wait, say it again.
Okay, so many women complain guys don't appreciate them enough.
Okay.
How do you know when to blame men for not putting in enough effort or women for not displaying enough gratitude?
Okay.
I'm almost
understand
confused
the
again.
question.
Wait.
Question
So
is very
he's
confusing to
saying
me.
he's saying
Okay, so he's saying basically a lot of women complain that men don't appreciate them enough,
Okay.
right? So what he's saying is, how do you know if it's the man who's not putting in enough effort
to be appreciated.
to be
right?
appreciated? To say,
How do you know you
or
you
hold on,
communicate?
let me
Oh,
finish.
my bad.
Or the woman is not displaying enough gratitude, so she's basically being ungrateful. The guy's going out of his way, but maybe to her it doesn't seem like.
We can't generalize all the relationship, but
Well, I'm answering the question that he presented. I'm not
yeah,
jumping
I'm
to something
answering
else.
the question that he's saying. I'm saying you can't generalize, but if that's the case, then you just talk and communicate. Hey, I dressed nice today, or you didn't. I complimented you, or you dressed nice today. I complimented you. You're beautiful. Blah blah blah. But you didn't say anything. Do you just talk about it and then say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I was stressed at work. I wasn't thinking. But I appreciate it. Like, just talk.
Right, because someone they might.
That's why your mouth is built for speaking.
That ain't what my mouth is built for.
You set that up. Yeah, everyone's level of like what's enough is different, right? Of
Yeah.
gratitude or doing enough for the other person. But I don't know. I don't know why it seems like a lot of these questions are like, why aren't women grateful enough, or why aren't men putting enough energy? And it's like, why not people? Why aren't we just talking about people?
See, now you're attacking the people.
No,
asking
I'm
the
just
question.
asking. I'm just asking.
People got their own reasons. People got their own reasons.
All right.
What you should do is dissect that question.
So to me,
Well,
listen.
I think that the women shouldn't be expressing enough gratitude. They should be doing enough. So the men should be doing enough, and the women should be doing enough. Because to me, my love language is like showing that you care, right? So if your dude like buys you dinner, you go and you take him out to the movies. Like, so that's how, like, to me, his gratitude is shown by like putting in that effort. So I think, basically everybody's got to put in the effort. But like Leia said, you got to communicate, because everybody's different what they want. Like, someone else might want to be told over and over again verbally that they look good. Someone else might want an act of service, like it just, like Leia said, you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't know.
Now, see, that was a great answer, by the way. And K-Sarim said some people want the world and some people just want you in their world. Yeah, you want to say that?
Oh.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
And like he said, it depends on the person and what they deem is enough.
Well, for me, I can say that I do a lot of stuff, but I don't do it looking for an applause. Like, I'll do a lot of stuff for Leia, but I don't looking for an applause. Like, I don't like, I do stuff because I like doing it and I enjoy doing it, and because I do a lot of stuff, and sometimes I think, man, she's ungrateful. No, I have. To be honest,
Keep it real, yeah.
I have. But
he said no. He did say.
But then I say, why you're doing it? Are you doing it to receive something from her, or are you doing it because you want to be that person who gives? And so when you give, you can't expect to receive.
No.
So because then why are you giving?
I think you shouldn't give to expect something in return, but you both should be giving to each other.
Exactly, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
If I give not expecting to return, and if she gives not expecting in return, then you're basically giving each other.
Yeah, just
but
building each other up,
but
up,
if you're
up.
but if you're giving and giving, and another person is like, I don't care, then eventually you'll be like,
you'll see where.
Yeah, I mean, he filed a complaint. He said that
he's got to file a complaint. You got a complaint box above your bed.
Yes. When we first got married, he always cooked, and he said you need to start doing something like cooking and cleaning, like learn.
Well, it was the thing. The thing was, you were. She boasted about it.
He thought I was boasting.
No, you were boasting about it.
I was not boasting.
So I love to cook, and I can cook really good, and so I enjoy cooking. So she was saying, "Oh, I don't know how to cook. I ain't cooking. He cooks, but she was telling everybody." And so one day it didn't sit well with me, because I was like, wait a minute, she's over here like just telling, and I said, look, I love to cook, but you can learn how to cook too, or you can learn how to participate in this as well, not just be like, oh yeah, he did
the in-house chef.
Or like, I got a friend and his wife's a good cook, so she cooks, but he's like tidier, so he cleans, and that's like their deal.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I mean, but now I'm learning how to cook. I'll cook some stuff. It doesn't taste great, but I'm trying.
No, but you change and you put in the effort.
Effort because
you can learn.
Because the boss complained and to the management. So.
But should I have complained? Should I have had to complain?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you have to communicate.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to talk, open your mouth, and say what you want.
Let's take a couple steps back. You're not complaining. You boast and bragged about his cooking when y'all first got together, like this brother was running for mayor of Chef Town. Okay, it was ridiculous.
It was really good.
But it was like, it almost was like, I know how well Ramon cooks. I've been friends with Ramon for years. I know how Ramon cooks. But it's like, I was like, oh, you know what? Let her get her rocks off. Look at it. Let her go ahead and get her rocks off. Blah blah. And that's fine, because I used to cook for that one person I was with for a long time. Anyway, like I was the same type, and we ended up having a similar conversation as well, where it was like, all right, you have to
do something.
You have to.
Yeah.
I can't do the laundry, do the cooking, do the cleaning, do the grocery shopping. I can't. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to do something.
Yeah, because unfortunately, if you do those things, the person that you're doing it for gets comfortable.
Yeah.
And they probably won't even see it. It's maybe not their fault. They probably don't see it, but usually when you give somebody, or you comfort somebody, or not comfort, but when you do stuff for the person, it's like when you give a kid a car, like they'll tear it up. They don't care.
Crash it,
because
ask for another one.
they didn't. Yeah, and you give them another one, and they don't care. So it's like when you do things for people, people get comfortable and they relax and they're like, oh well, he does this for me. She does that for me. You know, vice versa. If a woman does everything in the house, sometimes men they come home.
Right.
Well, I went to work and then they sit down and watch TV all day and then let the woman clean, take care of the kids, do all these things. But it's like, but she has to say, well, you know what? You have to be part of this too because you're part of this family too, you know. And then they both have to come in with an agreement and say, okay, I'll do this, you do that.
Or you gotta leave them.
Oh,
True.
And that is the no we will end that on. They don't change. You know, or you got to leave them, or as K. Sarim said, cheat. All right. That'll do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice.
On, bro.
Where we crack out the novel of one of our love lives and realize that if you ain't looking good and you ain't cooking good, then you ain't got nothing to brag about, then you might as well cheat. Or you could do like Amy and just leave. Or you could do like Ramon and just complain. It took me a while to get there, but I made it to the destination.
Right.
All right, y'all. We are done with the calls in. We're probably going to run about 10 minutes over. I got things to do today, hardcore. But we're going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen, yeah.
We're gonna make it happen. So we're about to hit y'all off with this Ash Wednesday, because Ash Wednesday is in the chat right now. Ash Wednesday, one of my favorites. It's called Do It For Me, featuring MF and Mello off the album World Turns to Ash. Tell us what it is, Ash. I think it's something like that. Or It All Turns to Ash. Either way, we about to break y'all off.
Cleaned out my closet, came back with a rack. In coattails, they say she had. I don't really dress, but if you press me, I'll dress. Not for success, it's for you. Baby, do it for me, slow for me. Bend the corner, yeah. Put you in the game, do it right for her. That's my game, baby, do it right for me. I'm picky, but you do it for me. Do it for me. Picky, I'ma keep you doing for me. Pay you like I do, there's a message from me. You won't read, so you read it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, yeah. Do it for me, do it for me. Do it for me, yeah. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Ooh, work phone, pleasure phone, 2 lines jump. Both lines no, both lines hot. Feeling for you maybe, but the plane taking off. I'll see you in a month. I don't rush, I don't need to. I'm your boss, it's no head threatens my spot. I play it like I already won. Young top, spin it like a young up top. I leave it up top, and I bought the floor. Put 10 on the pass and the rest on her. It's up front line winner. It's almost not fair when they play against her. Swear he switched to my team so to win some. Great pick, my campus, so win some. Put my name on it like a raffle ticket. If I pick it, then you win some. Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, yeah. Do it for me, do it for me, do it for me, yeah. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me.
For me, she does it easy oven, heat is on, bake up, take down. Could it be because get most high, kick clouds, golly profile. So wild, deal on thrills, this could be the covenant. Ask no need to cover it, full coverage, insured, endured. Hey, you'll love it. Nationwide, patience tied, they hate goodbyes. Quick hellos, pick mellow, up and prize. Do it for me, do it for you too. I come in times 2 or something. Tuesday, still is humping. Skillful stunting, different strokes, fill up drumming. March along, arches strong, resemble crumping. Body language wild, talking now and danger. Siegfried would be proud, mellow to a tame ya. If I'm supplying, no denying it be pivotal. And I ain't Simon, but you know who she did it for.
Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, do it for me. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me. Do it for me, yeah. Do it for me, do it for me, do it for me, yeah. You do it for me, baby, so do it for me.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on
dropping bodies. This is a stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your ass up, oh, wait a minute. We already know what we heard. Ash Wednesday, do it for me.
Do it for me.
Do it for
Do
me.
it for me.
Yes, Turn the World to Ash. Turn the World to Ash. Definitely check that album out. That's a banger.
That's like a song where you're like, dun, dun, dun. Like, kind of made it.
Ooh, we come out to that on stage,
Right.
maybe. Yep.
Oh, my soul. Oh, yeah, you might have to.
Might have to do that.
Yeah, might have to do that. But anyway, it is time for Ayo What Man. Now, that is our segment where we see something in the news or street corner, makes us do a double take like a black man in the 80s seeing martial arts happen in the movie for the first time and make them say,
Ayo, what,
man? Yo, what the hell is going on? Sean just tried to roast Ash and then she had something back for the choppy chop.
Oh,
I
we
don't
need
know,
that
man.
battle, that
this
rap
battle.
battle.
I was about to say, this battle
Yeah,
gotta go down.
check that shout out. Check that chat out.
I actually want to see the battle between Ash and Sean Chantel.
And I think K-Sarim wants to get in a battle too. Maybe. I don't know.
K-Sarim could be
No,
the
he ain't
host.
being mean,
He
but
could
I
be the
think
host.
he need to come to
Don't
the
put
studio
K-Sarim
too.
in this.
I'm not saying he's doing anything,
He's
but
trying to throw every man you know out.
no, I'm saying we gotta have more of our artists in the studio now
You gonna
because
run
the
up in
numbers
there-
are low.
You gonna run up in the office and be like, John, you want to battle? I don't rap. Perfect. Come on.
Come on in.
Everybody battle.
That's actually a thing I do
I'm
at
gonna
Great
make
America.
stand-ups battle. I'm gonna make rappers battle.
I do that at Great American Lines. I was talking to a kid one time. I was like, hey kid, how old are you? He was like, 8. I said, you wanna rap battle? He said, I don't know how to rap. I said, perfect. And I flamed
Turn
him.
the camera on.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm gonna sauce you up.
All right now, Sister Schwartz, break us off properly.
Well, I'm gonna come into my AO What Man. I'm gonna piggyback off what Ramon said about you give your kid a car and the kid crashes that car and then you give him another car and then another car. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about people who just letting their kids do whatever they want. They're coming in breaking and crying and crashing, and you just sitting there like, hey, why don't you take care of my kid for me? Hey, why don't you watch my kid while he almost breaks somebody's leg in the ice cream shop who's already got a broken leg, you know? That happened to me once, obviously.
That was
I
very-
had a broken ankle, and
that
this
was
kid almost
specific.
knocked me off my crutches. I was like, I will kick this child. But no. So basically, you know, it's not other people's job to babysit your kid. Now, I know it's hard having a child. But if you try to let your kid just run wild and jump out the bed, don't expect somebody to break their back catching them. Because not everybody's going to be as nice as me, as I mentioned earlier. Not everybody's going to bend over their thumb
Right.
backwards to catch your kid. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you can't, you know, get your kid under control, put a leash on him, keep him home. You got to watch your kids. You can't storm in and say, hey, my baby's diaper needs to be changed, and then stare at the other person for like 10 seconds. That also happened to me. So keep your kids home. If you can't, watch them out in public.
Don't
That's
have
it.
babies if you don't want to have kids.
You know, things happen, but
Well,
Yeah.
there's adoption.
yeah,
I adopt a kid.
right? Leia will take your baby. If you don't
Yeah.
want that baby, Leia will take it.
Yeah, because I'm moving to Vegas with my crystal meth. So
That is awesome. Lay, you would take my baby?
I take your baby.
You take Quali?
I take Quali and Aquafina.
Take them both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got to take the little sister Dasani.
Dasani.
Yep.
Yeah, she ain't that pure.
what about what is that? Liquida? What's that? That medicine? Liquida?
Latuda?
Latuda. What about Latuda?
Latuda.
No, sound too much like fart. I don't know. Go ahead, Amy. Keep it going.
Pseudoephedrine.
Amy, stay on task. Don't let these people do this to you.
Oh man.
That was the end of it, pretty much.
All right, well,
Yep.
that is Ayo What Man. That was our segment whether we see something in the news or street corner makes us do a double take like a black man in the 80s seeing martial arts happen in the movie for the first time and make them say,
Ayo,
what, man? Yo, man, what in the hell? Why should I have to clean your baby up? I didn't bust that nut.
I didn't Latuda that diaper.
All right.
Latuda everywhere.
All right, we have run over, so we're gonna go right into these outros and final thoughts. And we just heard from Amy. We might as well hear from her once again.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, it's summertime, so get out there, have some fun, wear some sunscreen, and if you haven't gotten vaxxed yet, please try to get vaxxed, or at least keep your mask on. We're ready to have a good time. People are ready to come out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good summer. I got the feeling.
Wait.
Knock on wood.
Now, again, for the those of you who are not in this chat, our dear friend Dina says she got money on Ash.
Oh, in this battle.
Mm-hmm. And then Sean said, when is the battle? Sean,
yeah.
Sean
All right, Sean. When you coming to town?
Sean want to smoke like a ninja disappearing. What's good? Ninja, vanish! Go ahead, Ramon. What you got, Daddy?
So yeah, piggybacking on Amy, get out there. Use some sunscreen, but I was gonna say get that tan going.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, you could do both.
Yeah, get that tan going. We were out Tuesday. I got a farmer's tan from when I go running and I have my shirts. So I went out Tuesday, no shirt. So I was like, I got.
See, that's when you need the sunscreen to stop that farmer tan.
Yeah. So I put a little suntan on my arms, and then I had to even it out a little bit. So I'm working on that. But yeah, let's do it. Summer's here, man, and Chicago's about to open up again.
Yep. Friday.
That's when I wear my mask.
Yeah. So I'm headed to a job barbecue later on.
Chicago's opening up. Don't ruin this for us.
I will be at the Shady Babies on Tuesday at the North Bar at 8 p.m. So come check it out. And we have Brain on Beer coming back. So July 10th, save the date.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's a Shady Baby?
It's a show.
It's that
At
kid she's gonna adopt. Look, grimy
Shady
ass.
because it came from Warren.
Jumping out of bed, head-butting people.
Right. Hey, Dina says Sean got to get permission from his grandmama.
Dina's trying to get in this battle.
And Sean said, indeed. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Ash said anytime, bro.
Oh, anytime, bro. She ain't scared of your little ass.
Oh, it's gonna happen soon.
All right, she's gonna turn Sean to Ash. All right, so Leia, you really gonna gamble on this? I see Leia in the chat too. All right,
yeah, all right.
So go to my website, Phoenixtown, PHYNIXTOWN town, phoenixtown.com. Buy my stupid book. And what else is going on? He said, we're gonna set it up, Sean. I see Sean is in the chat. He wants this. And my final thought of the day is a simple one, and it is if you think you know, you probably don't know. And that'll do it for see, I can't do nothing. I can't do
Hey, I didn't get to do this all day. I was like,
he's been waiting. He had it ready this time.
Yeah, I had it ready this time.
you had is that on an app?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you downloaded an app.
He kept
for this?
refreshing.
Yes, he
He kept refreshing his phone.
What's funny? See, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I guess we're not gonna do that joke about me masturbating and it sounding like a squeaky dog or a squeaky toy. That's what I thought to myself. But then I saw that you had that, and there was a couple times where I was like, oh man, where can I talk about jerking off? I just couldn't find it. But Ramon, much like my jerk off schedule, you managed to force it in. That's right. Ramon has the sound of me self-stimming.
Oh wait, no, I don't now.
Now he's delayed.
I close it up.
He tried
Get all of that set up for this.
That was just for you.
That's the sound of me self-stimming. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky,
Squeaky, squeaky.
All right, on that note, I'm sure she's going to love this. We're going to go into Mary Conti song from Italy. Chances, ladies and gentlemen. Chances is the last song of the day from Mary Conti out of Italy. And shout out to Mary Conti. She's super cool.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno to Mary Conti. And much like Mary Conti, don't be afraid, y'all. Take some chances. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. I'll turn it off. For the last time today, we're going to break your love.